Shamsi, mystery spinner, left arm leg spinner. The googly, the flipper. Look at his wicket tally, 355. Economy rate under 7.5. That's really good by spinners. 5 for 24 is career best.
Starts well. Dubs himself as a big match player. Very Shamsi. Usually he'll start slow in tournaments, then find his form and become dominant with the ball. He needs him more than anything else tonight. Not only to be economical, but also to be a genuine wicket taker in the circumstances. That's too short. Pummeled away. Nice execution from Salt.
Zubair only conceded 4 runs from his over, but he also was little short. On this pitch as a spinner, you got to be brave. You got to give a bit of air because it's turning. This was short, plenty of time, bit the spin, easy pickings. So now pressure is back on the bowler because boundary on the second ball already.
And line 2. The right-hander. Just need to negotiate the degree of spin with that type of delivery. There's plenty of turn on offer from this surface. The thing for the Knight Riders is they've been a consistent batting team in the middle phase. Only 3 times over 70+ runs in those middle 9 overs. It will be a test for them to follow up on this very good work with the bat in the power play phase. They can't slow down. Need to take that energy further, apply more pressure on the Giants bowlers.
Take that momentum going ahead. They've got big hitters. Liam Livingstone is one of them. 67 now. He's bowling his 5th delivery, the Braze. Yeah, nicely played, waited for it. They're going to take one. They're not going to risk any shot against him. That should be the plan, but anything can happen in T2 up to 20 format. Batters have a different mindset. Salt and Pepper using their feet early on. They realize this wicket is as such where bowlers which use a lot of variation, especially the fast bowlers. A lot of wrist shots, a lot of wristy shots, and with the straight bat.
Small use of the feet, making room, doing leg side. 9 from the over, 69 without loss.
Terrific atmosphere to this contest. Battle for the final playoff place between the former champions Gulf Giants, the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders. This is a terrific effort by these 2 opening batters, and more so because you wouldn't think it's a 71 without loss type of surface, given its slowness, given the grip of the surface. They're in a wonderful position, Andy Flower. Hello to you again.
Hi, Bish. Yeah, what a piece of batting we've seen. They've shown an excellent tactical game with their batting. Been very decisive. Their decision-making has been excellent against the seamers. And their choice of shot against the spin been really successful. They've played a lot of the back foot. They haven't been lunging on the front foot. That's a sweep. That's slightly different. But they've played really judiciously off the back foot. Hence, they've given hardly any half chances.
Into the gap. And that's a big side of the ground. Pepper continues to march on to 48.
That is a genuinely outstanding shot from Pepper. Talked about both these guys playing off the back foot. That's a really good length ball. But he hasn't overcommitted on the front foot. He rocked back and he leaned back a little to get the elevation required. Excellent shot over extra cover.
Even better. That is a glorious way to get to a half century. 15th in T20s to go with a couple of hundreds. An outstanding innings.
Michael Pepper, he is on fire. 52 of 31 in good conditions would be an outstanding start for him. Here he's done it in turning, gripping, stopping conditions. You can see the admiration from Liam Livingstone and his head coach, DJ Bravo. Quite right. Can he go on?
Long off has gone to his left, way to his left. Good stop. Very good stop.
Oh, some excellent cricket there. Initially from James Vince making the field change. Very unorthodox to have your mid-off inside the circle and a deep extra cover. But quite justified given Pepper's skill in that area. Then he went to the sweep. Good piece of fielding at short fine leg. And Gurbaz let it go through his hands to hit the stumps. Good cricket from everyone.
Gone past short fine leg. It was a good effort to his favoured hand by Tabraiz Shamsi. Couldn't get there though. 82 without loss. Almir's got a solitary over to start things off. A couple for Mark Adair. Mazai, as well as he's bowled this season, has gone at 11.5. Spinners themselves have been unable so far to initiate the breakthrough. So far. Third half century in DP World ILT20 for Michael Pepper.
What a skillful innings it's been. Against the seamers, he waited for the slower balls. And when he could, he belted them back over the bowler's head. And then against the spin, he's been outstanding. Off the back foot particularly. And then a little front foot bunt over extra cover took him to 50. Again, you could see him leaning back into that shot. Even though it was a good length ball, knows how slow the pitch is. See those straight hits that went for 6. And then he's pierced the offside field as well for an outstanding series of boundaries on the offside. Spinners are feeling the pressure. There's an indicator of how tricky it is to bat on here. So you don't often see that in a T20 game. He's blocked it. A big smile and a fist pump.
Big side of the ground. Still can't get to.
Look at this, Bish. Nice ball. Pitched leg stump turned appreciably. Really had to wait and play it late. Yeah, he liked that. Yes. Wasn't done by the big turner.
And safely.
Lots of power to come. But the new batsmen that come in, they will not find it easy on this pitch. It's really important they extend this partnership.
Safely in. James Vince still has up his sleeve other options in Ben Kellaway, dexterous Glamorgan player. He's got Moeen Ali as well. Tails waiting in the wings. Get another couple of runs. This is a high value half century. Halfway through the innings, 88 for none. It's been a very good start. Given the pitch conditions, if you've just joined us, it's gripping quite a lot. Giants won the toss, elected to field first. Salt and Pepper stitched together a magnificent first 10 overs of batting. 88 without loss. Tabraiz Shamsi has switched ends.
They've seasoned this recipe perfectly, haven't they, these two? They've balanced it perfectly. Pepper, the aggressor. Salt is playing a strange innings for him, but an effective one. Looking for two on the leg side. Kellaway's quick. Very quick over the ground. Cuts it off. Will be interesting to see, Bish, if they lose a wicket, who comes in next. Alex Hales is down to come in at 3, but would it be wise to send him in against the spin? He's usually in power play against the seamers, isn't he? That's a specialist area. Wonder if they'll think of using Sunil Narine to come and hit the spin, which he does really effectively.
Playing the field very well, Michael Pepper. When they move that long off to his left to extra cover, he's swept. There's Otis Gibson, right of screen, former West Indies fast bowler, West Indies coach, England bowling coach. He's coached in South Africa. Liam Livingston on the left with pads on. Brandon McMullen, good cricketer. Good cricketer.
Well, the challenge the spinners have here against Pepper, particularly, is that he reverse sweeps really effectively. So they've protected the reverse sweep with a deep backward point. But what that does do is opens up a huge area around point and extra cover. And that's the area that he's mainly targeting.
Not for the first time we've seen him play that. Andy Flower, you called it again. 647. That's a number of